So we like fantasy.
Yeah, I think we're sticking.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes?
So they were gonna stick.
Yeah. Very much.
Our name of our character.
Sure, thank you. Good work.
Thank you.
Very admirable.
Hugh or Hilda Lawson. Hugh or Hilda Lawson, which is kind of interesting. Ready? She is, or they are, musicians. So we've got a guitar player, we've got a piano player, we've got plenty of singers, including, believe it or not, he's an opera singer. Is Glenn.
Oh.
Glenn's an opera singer.
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the line is, he said he would be here, or he said he'd be here. So, what do you think?
Those things, I think they mesh pretty well, especially if we're doing like in the realm of fantasy.
I want to stick an iPhone in a guitar now, and like have him play out.
We
and
probably mount the
see her in the
GoPro. It'll
distance.
probably fit
Yeah.
the hole real nice.
Idea.
Go ahead, Muse.
Struck my brain.
But like obviously,
We can have like this one guy here. He's got like all these grapes there, and a grape hits the pallet, and you hear hear an explosion.
Yeah.
Or you see this one guy who goes, guys, and then and Brian kind of walks in and goes, boom, 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 boom. He was dead. And walks away.
Have you ever seen
about that those nice shots, like a motion shot of using the nice camera? That should be the office, the boring office. Just stills of people like like the hand going like this,
nice.
like people just
typing
typing,
really
boring,
slow.
yeah, and everything like the light slow thing. And then where the phones come in is someone right behind. Like it doesn't even have to be
Right.
Like I think
I
maybe
agree
once
with
or twice it could be like some guy freaking out or somebody freaking out with their phone, and then you see someone come up behind them and they look and it's just
that's
boom.
so funny.
But
But yet
and
there's
then-
like something goes right into the lens. Too.
yeah, but I think that the filming style could be like if you're like a tracking shot, but it's okay because it could be wobbly. It could just be like follow them, and then that's incorporating the phones in a couple ways.
I also like the idea we have maybe the multiple screens on one side, and then we have these other guys on the other side, or one guy on the other side gets bigger, the frame gets bigger, and he goes boom, and it goes.
Or what if they hold up they have a camera and they hold it up and then it's attached to a monitor so that they can see. And
The fantasy is that when the door closes, it's this pan or shots of the same thing. And the fantasy is that everyone had the same fantasy at the end. And he just goes into his office and he's looking around, and maybe the fantasy is actually like a route, like we were saying that there's just a grape schmear, like on somebody's desk
the
or
window,
something.
or maybe the boss goes into his office and there's like this big grape, this smushed grape on the wall, on the
And somebody
door.
like
Or if they
brushes
close the
cover
door
up.
and then you just see like.
Or he just never sees it.
Yeah, that's right, too.